Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 56 of my Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. Okay, we basically, what we're up to, can I get the boil right? Yeah. We got here, you can't beat the king, he's too powerful. I've come back to 8 bison wood, because we're out of it. Because I was trying to kill people after they have to rest and stuff. Turn abilities back. So I want to get full wood. And I'm also hoping to hire at least one more person, not 2. So that's what we come back here for now. And I believe there's someone else who can join the group. If I looked up properly, it was a while back. After the time I played it, I looked up. I haven't played it much since. He was near that tree. It was over here. But I think the inn might sell some wood. I don't know why the inn will, but someone's got to sell wood. Is that the person? Maybe. I'll have a look, listen. Introduce a guard. Too near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this man's soul. Voices from his past seem to call out to you. Reach out for the soul. Wow, that can a lot. You see a pendant waving tall and sluggish in the wind, a rising sun embroidered on the banner, the vanguard of a small troop of Padalans. The atmosphere is buoyant. Okay, I think that means happy, is it? If restrained, and their armour has not yet been tarnished by the elements. This expedition is fresh, young, filled with zest and zeal. At their head stands a commander, awkward in full armour, but determined in step. Despite the excitement of his fellows, he does not smile. There's a twist to his mouth. His condensed grin. He throws up a hand, holding his troops. Silence falls among them, revealing a dark thunder. Deep and low, he orders them to ready their weapons and spread out. Eyes dart from horizon to horizon, necks twisting to see the source of the sound. In the distance, dust and lightning rise from the ground as stignant clouds race towards them. Overhead, sorry. The soldiers stand, only the stagnant movement of their breath betraying their nerves. The commander closes his eyes, calling blessing down on his troops. Invigorated, invisible, they wait as the enemy draws closer, poised to attack. So we can't chat with you then? I guess not. Okay, maybe he's not the person then. I thought there was supposed to be someone around this area. Unless the quest I have to do before he talked to me, because he seemed very... Didn't he? Very. Did I rescue the guy down there? I did, didn't I? That's what I was trying to do earlier when I was on my own, wasn't it? Maybe this is the person. Oh, this looks more like it. Eden. Smell of pipe smoke at once, earthly and sweet, winds its way into your nostrils. Your eyes trace the smoke to its origin, where you find a broad man with straw-coloured hair leaning against a mossy rocks wall, his pipe held to his lips with one meaty hand. He looks you directly in the eyes, but the look is not aggressive. He regards you with a peculiar smirk.
17 and a half. No, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
What? You talking about her? Sorry?
The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta.
She is a full person.
The people hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well,
oh.
Last I counted, anyway.
I thought you were talking about my group, like, something on Tiffy. Is that what you people do for fun around here?
Name's Adair.
Adair.
Out of the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
Okay, so you're saying they're going to kill us. Well, yeah, we almost killed the king, just, and we can't. We need your help. I was interested in the dwarf woman. His brow arched, his smirk broadened.
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe.
Oh.
You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
You know what a watcher is? Being out of sorts lately. So I don't drool half as much.
Careful, friend. Let's not use that word round here.
Okay.
There'll be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radrick especially. They come to these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense.
You think you're going to be hanged?
The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there.
Okay.
My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
I should have my hand signal for you. Got involved. Reddit sent men down here the other day. Said they had it on good authority. Someone in town was working with Kolost, plotting Radrick's overthrow. Sad if he didn't come forward right then and there. They'll hang every last one of us. No one was coming forward, so Swiffin, that's my head man, he steps up and says it's him. They took him at his word, so he wasn't doing it, but sighs and shakes his head, his eyes fixed on the tree. Bound to happen sooner or later, if not for plotting against Radrick, for protecting me. Saints War only one in my lifetime, fella. Sighs, he's the living incarnation of Ivaros. Throws Ricarus, Marcus of Drywood, so we gave him Drywood and hello.
We blew him up.
Okay. Smiles at this, but is a smile of one recounting a joke for effect rather than enjoyment. He was Icarus. God of rebirth and redemption, formerly anyhow. Maybe they call him something different where you're from. Other questions. Does your town why is your head hang? What does your town have against you?
Pick the wrong god. That's what it comes down to.
Stupid.
Used to be a lot of Vathus worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, and then I did too. But, he didn't make it back. Okay. After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me.
I'm dead.
Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Radrick's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
Glances at you and lowers his voice. You can see why I was eager to leave. If you're next behind, what are you doing here? Who's glasses? Someone who got tired of all the hangings. He's on the run now. Probably will be till they catch him. Gives a half smile. Drinking mostly. Points at a fat. I'm on my way out. Just haven't figured out where I'm going yet. Not a whole lot of places out there. I don't think where his legacy started with. Wardwent, whatever that is. Travel together. Some place called Carno. There's an old watcher there who might be able to help me. Watcher?
Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger. And a strange one at that.
Thank you.
But truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
That's a fine reason if I ever heard one.
Alright then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing.
Brief like the
As
tree.
long as you're not the one picking the sights.
Tilts his head forward and gives you a pointed look. What do you mean by that? Sightseeing, as long as you're the one picking the sights. Okay, nice. So we have an extra person. So that's going to make that fight a bit easier. Okay, what are you? Maybe you could be. Maybe you're a tank. You do have this too. But let's tell you what you are. That's what I want. I'm 4th level druid. You're 4th level wizard. 3rd level ranger. 4th level fighter. Oh yeah, fighter. Background, you're farmer. So yeah, if I can get to, I can get that to 1,000, get to 5. 4 for her. Okay.
Ready when you
Before
are.
we go back though, we still need to get the wood. Maybe 5's enough, especially if he's tank, because we seem to be doing okay. Then and I drop over these guys, and then I end up dropping, don't I? Unfortunately, from my wolf form, and then we just get slaughtered. But if he can tank when I drop, and we got an extra person hitting.
Hail and well met.
Hire some help. Can I see what you have for sale? Please have some wood. Okay, rooms, recruitment, store, train, party management. What's party management? Oh! From the party management screen, you can see what your allies are up to when they are in the party. If you assign them to a venture, send to ventures, you can see how long it will take for them to complete their assignment. Recalling a companion venture from a mission before it's completed, or for all potential. Oh, that's a bit like Star Wars: The Old Republic game, the MMO, isn't it? We send them off. Oh, neat. So yeah, so we have 6 in here, and I can send people off for stuff. That's cool. But what I really, really want is wood. Only 4. It's fine. That is beautiful. Give me the wood. Probably need some of these as well, actually. Potion of minor regeneration. Give everyone who can afford it a potion. Yeah, because like, I don't really want to get another random adventurer. I like the proper people. Maybe I have enough now. I'm assuming everyone's got some drinks. One. But if you're going to be a tank, you'll be front. Do we have anything for you? Oh, we don't have any boots. 7. Anything better than 7? What is this? A medium. 12. Yeah, if you're going to be my tank, you can wear the good stuff. Head. There we go. Wait a minute. Does that not have any stats? Forms from humble padded, kept to fully enclosed. Steel helps different cultures. Such helmets, but outside the rainbow armies, the type of helmet of individual wear often comes down to. Ah. They give you stats, I prefer to see your face. Apparently, helmets don't give you any stats. Huh, that's weird. Do we have any rings by any chance for you? We're a bit lacking rings. Seems we are. Okay. So, do you think the extra person will be enough to do this quest? I guess I can save and go over and find out, and if it fails, I can always reload, can't I? Because my biggest problem was basically having me collapsing as a tank. I'm like a temporary tank. 19. I head back. We'll head back over there, and so hopefully it's enough. If not, then maybe I will have to hire the other person, and then I could just send them off on adventures. It's night time. Looks like he's got a lot more health than anybody. He might be the key to tipping it over in our favour. Because, like I said, I collapse without being a tank. He collapses. Kind of vine. I could always practice with that group in here, couldn't I? Because there's quite a lot. And if I can beat them, I can always rest. And I theoretically should have another opportunity. Okay, this is wrong. I didn't walk past people before. Did I? Oh, I came up here and it must be through here I went. Or down there. This is going to be the roof, isn't it? I've gone the wrong way. This was confusing me. It was like, which way is it? Yeah. So as I find my way around, tune in next week and see if I can do this now, actually. So this is IVATOPIA. Like, subscribe, and good stuff. Make sure you share, make sure you subscribe and hit that little bell. It's probably important. And take care and have a great amazing day. Bye.